Welcome to Dumb Stuff Deniers Say, busting the denier narrative one flying elbow slam at a time. Today's episode is brought to you by the urban heat island, because apparently that's what's causing global warming. Not the 40 billion tons of CO2 we dump into the atmosphere every year. Nope, just hot parking lots, even on farms, even in the oceans. Yeah. A new study by Roy Spencer, John Christie, and William Braswell claims that urban heat islands explain up to 65% of warming in cities and 22% of total warming across the U.S. Sounds dramatic, right? Until you read the fine print. And you should always read the fine print. Their entire study is based on raw, unadjusted temperature data. Seriously. That's like eating hot dogs straight out of the package. The actual science, used by NOAA, NASA, and climate researchers, relies on homogenized data, which corrects for biases like urbanization. Of course, the trolls will screech at the top of their lungs about a big word like homogenized, but it's a vital process to ensure data is as pristine and accurate as possible. And guess what? Multiple studies, like Housefather et al. 2013, found that once you adjust the data properly, the UHI effect is small. Like Trump's hands. Yeah, that's small. In rural areas, it's almost nothing, because rural, not urban. But Spencer and Christie didn't use that data. They built a fancy curve-fitting method, matched up thousands of station pairs, and decided that population density alone explains a big chunk of warming, even though their own results show weak correlations in low-density rural areas. It's a classic case of curve-fitting and cherry-picking. Mathematical sleight of hand. Misdirection 101. Here's what they do admit. For the most rural stations, less than 10 people per square kilometer, the urban heat island effect accounts for only 8% of warming, meaning 92% is just plain old climate change. Oops! Let's not forget, Spencer has been wrong about warming trends on multiple occasions. His infamous 2011 study resulted in a deluge of controversy and methodological corrections from the climate science community. One notable journal editor resigned as a result. Good times. And we'd be remiss were we not to point out Spencer's long list of other shenanigans. Would you like to know more? In a nutshell, this isn't neutral science. It's the same old hand-waving repackaged with equations. Bottom line? Yes, cities are hotter than forests. That's not news. Climate scientists already account for the urban heat island effect. Also not news. The planet's warming, everywhere, not just over sidewalks and skyscrapers. So next time you see the study used to cast doubt, you'll know exactly what to say. Distraction. Debunked. That's it for this episode of Dumb Stuff Deniers Say. Like, subscribe, and tip your waitress. And remember, science works, even if your drunk uncle says otherwise.